beautiful people, I'm Juliet and I am currently, as I'm filming this video, in my Florida home. Today, as you watch or as I post, the day I post this, it is 8 months since I moved from this very house, which is just wow. Like, the more time that passes, the more I look back and the more I feel like it was literally a lifetime ago. Like, it just doesn't feel like this time last year I was living in this house. Like, it just doesn't feel real. But I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys about like what I've learned in the past few months, since like month 2 or 3. So I thought I would do that for this video. There is so much to say, I don't even know where to start, but I also don't know what to say. Like, I am definitely speechless at everything that's happened since the last time we spoke. I think this trip has been very eye-opening, more than all the other trips, because in all the other trips I didn't really allow myself a break from Florida. Like, I was coming every single month for like whatever reason, and after May I decided like it was delaying my process of adaptation in Texas. Like, it was just taking longer for it to feel like home because I kept coming back to what was familiar, and I kind of had to strip myself from that and decide I'm gonna be fully in Texas, and that means I'm not gonna travel to what's familiar. I still traveled. I went to Guatemala, which was really cool, and New Mexico. Those are other just crazy things, but I decided like I'm not gonna be near what's familiar because I really need to become familiar with this. This is the home that I have now, and it started to just feel like home. But when I came here again, you know, this time around, I flew in 2 days ago. I remember just on the airplane just praying that it would be a good trip, because I was scared that it was gonna make me feel some type of way or whatnot, and it's been so crazy being here. But I'm posting a vlog about that at the end of it. So I have been vlogging and I have been kind of talking about that more in detail, so watch that vlog when it comes out. I know, 2 videos in 1 month, who is she? Watch me not even post a vlog until the end of October. For the first time I just felt like I don't live here, you know, like I'm here to visit. I've just learned that isolation is a good thing. Don't twist this, because I'm not talking about loneliness, I'm not talking about like be alone or whatever, but being stripped fully from the comfort and be uncomfortable and find beauty in that, like, it's just been so wonderful. It's been so genuinely holy. I think my favorite part about this whole transition has been my closeness to Jesus. Like, I feel so close to him all the time, and I've learned so much about who he is, genuinely diving deep into moments with him, diving deep into his presence, diving deep into scripture. It's just been so insane that I was telling a friend, I'm like, I don't know who she was, and it's not a bad thing. Like, she was awesome. I talk about myself in the past, like in August per se. I don't know who that person was. Like, I almost have flashbacks of moments, but I don't remember like my life anymore, because everything is so different and it's so beautiful, and it hasn't been easy, but it's been so amazing. Like, it's just been incredible. It has been really hard at times, but it's been so incredible. Like, I live in this state of gratitude. I cannot explain it. It brings me to tears sometimes. I'm just like, God, I am so grateful that you called me out of what was comfortable into something that was completely unknown, and you revealed yourself, because there's nothing clouding God. But when you're comfortable, you feel covered and you feel good and you feel like, you know, you fit into all these things that you can almost hide yourself in. But when you're like uncomfortable and you've really stripped yourself, and that happened to me really after May, like, I just learned that it's just the best journey. I love thinking about things I want to do and dreaming and all these things, and like, just me, you know, I just get excited about life, about the next day, and I feel so grateful. And this is where the comparison almost comes in a good way, that I was so comfortable in Orlando. I was numb. When I smell things or whatever, and you kind of remember that season, it's not necessarily a good feeling, and it wasn't that bad things were happening all the time. There was a lot of good things, but I don't feel like this. I'm not the same person. And so that's been the only thing that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel so weird, because I've grown as a person, like just responsibility wise, as well as in my faith, like with the Lord. Like, oh my gosh, it's just been, I can't even, nothing that I say is gonna actually capture the truth and the reality of what has happened this past 8 months. But I can tell you this, I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. The happiest. I am definitely the most at peace I have ever been in my life. Like, I'm so like relaxed in God. Just, I mean, I don't freak out about certain things, but my life, I just know that He's in control. And I'm experiencing that in a new way now that I'm actually on my own and doing things on my own and dealing with it. Like, I've seen His hand like taking care of everything, like people, finances, opportunities, even school, which is something that, pray for me, I want to do again. Job wise, everything, like His hand like has been in it, and it's just been insane. Oh, like I can't even, I'm so grateful. The other day I was literally about to go to bed. I'm turning off the lights in my house, my apartment, and I look around and I just remembered the first time I walked in, and it wasn't my home, but it was my home, and what it's come to be in this past 8 months, and how comfortable I feel in there, and how much I've made it me, and how I've put little stamps of myself in every wall, and my piano is there, and I'm just bawling my eyes out. It was actually kind of funny, because I was just like, I was just thanking God that this was my life. I'm just thanking God that I get to experience Him. And I was just like, God, thank you for this little apartment. Thank you for the people in my life. Thank you for being so present in everything. And thank you for choosing me to live this, you know, like this life. And it's not about material things, but also just His presence dwells so close to me. Thing is, I want to be like, oh, but this has also been bad and that, but there's literally no complaining. I have no complaints about the past 8 months. It's been beautiful, and I'm just grateful. And things have gone wrong at certain points, and yeah, people have hurt me, I have hurt people, things have gotten tough, things have gotten tight, but regardless of it, I look at it and God has just been so in it that is all that I can see. I'm like, you've taken care of everything, you've been present, I can hear you, I can feel you, and I want to bring that with me wherever I go. It's just transformed me. Like, it's just been a very, very transformative season in my life, and I can't wait. Like, I'm literally 4 months from a year, and I know so much is gonna happen in those 4 months, and it's just gonna be beautiful. And then joy. I've had so much joy. Doesn't mean I haven't had anxiety or panic at times, because I'm on my own for the first time and it's been difficult, but there is a joy that just surpasses that. I'll close this out by saying I'm grateful for the past 8 months. I have no complaints, because God has been fully in it, and it hasn't been easy, but it's been 100% worth it, and I would do it 100 times again, because I'm not who I used to be in the best way possible. You'll see it in the vlog, but I'm just so grateful. You know, all of this is not just to brag, but to encourage you. One, to say yes to God, to be patient with the process, to kind of strip yourself from the comfort of the world and just be in just the uncomfortableness of the new and the fresh with the Lord, because it's just amazing. I love you guys, and thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for being patient with my nothing of content, literally absolutely zero of it. I can't wait to show you guys the vlog, so stay tuned, it's coming soon. Happy 8 months to me, and we'll talk soon, because there will probably be a lot to share very soon. Love you guys, bye.